It's day 31, the first complete month of FLoB-a-Thon Subathon 2025. It's August 8th, just before I started this video game called Minecraft. We raised $4,000 for the UNRWA, which means I added another timer to the hour. Sure, let's go with that. So instead of 15 hours and 22 minutes, we're starting at 16 hours and 22 minutes, upon which the countdown resumes now. And we've doubled our charity goal to $8,000 and are going with last year's rule. Now, if we raise $8,000 total, I will double whatever is on the timer, much like we did last year. So however much is on the timer, at the time that we raise $8,000, will get doubled. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? 81,820.52 megabytes is where we left off on the world save size. And if you've got your woofs ready, then I am ready. Woof! Oh, okay, there we go. Freedom! We've done it. That was a weird way to do that, but it works. Grab that dog. And continue west here. Like I said, day 31. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Obviously, as you can see, over $4,000 for the UNRWA. I did see some news in the internets that the United States government is suing the UNRWA to get it shut down from being a UN program. So that's fun. So if you want to know, very magnanimous.
Thank you. That's very magnanimous of you.
My cat insists this is the best way to tip.
Thank you, Remy Monson, for the $25 top tip of the day. So yeah, more than ever, the UNRWA needs independent support. The United States government itself has stopped funding the UNRWA under this new administration. It was resumed under the Biden administration, being, again, a branch of the UN, and the United States being a member of the UN, providing funding for such efforts. But yeah, that's fun. I mean, that's not fun. That's stupid and horrible. And there's all sorts of accusations saying that the UNRWA is helping Hamas or encouraging the terrorist activities or its leaderships or employees are members of Hamas. One of the things I like about the UNRWA is that they do employ, I can't remember the number, it's like over 10,000 Palestinian refugees who work for the organization. Who's better to know what is needed than the actual people who need the support. Oh, that is a big pool of lava. And a fire. So yeah, to me, if you're an organization or a book that's been banned, or a person that's being attacked by the Trump Republican Party, that probably means you're on the correct side of history. I mean, it's an unintended on their part endorsement on my side. Yeah, so that is who we're supporting. And if you do see anybody in chat who's like, "Oh, not them. I heard this about them," you can take that with a grain of salt, or look up at your favorite news sources about what you think is going on. But we've decided to support, and I appreciate, like I said, the so far $4,000 raised for our charity fundraiser. Much appreciated indeed. I did also just hear that Jim Lovell died. He was the command of Apollo 13. Also, Apollo 8? Was it Apollo 8? Apollo 8 was the first one to go to the moon. But yeah, he was 97. Those Apollo astronauts living real long. That's it. I always enjoyed watching interviews. Even though he'd, like, never got to step foot on the moon, he was still very enthusiastic about everything he was able to do and the people he was working with. Seemed like a decent human being. Oh. Wow! I don't know why that scared me more than it probably should have. Like a... What are those things called in the current version of the game? Ravine? A primordial ravine? Wow, that was a lot of damage you just took somehow, Wolfie. What on earth did you do? You just wiped me out of Wolfie treats. At least he didn't fall in the lava. Fishy Deluxe, thank you for the $50 donation to our charity fundraiser. The kazoo is startling you again. I have no choice. I'm limited in my sound effect options. Well, appreciate you being here, Fishy Deluxe. Thanks for tuning in. These pigs are dry. Yeah, the girlfriend and I were out late last night, out on the town. Past dark. Like all the cool kids. There was a lot of kids. and by kids, I mean sub 30-somethings. Y'all's is kids. There was a car meet that was put on, well, by like a bunch of sponsored people, but you guys didn't know who he was when I mentioned him before.
An anonymous user gifted a Tier 1 sub to Kurt Knights.
Thank you, anonymous gifter. Kurt Knights. Heavy use of the yawn emote. Larry Chen, he's I don't know. He's a photographer, like a car motorsport photographer that has made it pretty big on Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that. He does a lot of photography of drifting events and car culture, and he was friends with Ken Block before he passed and did a bunch of photography for him. Ours is very familiar. But anyway, I guess they do these events like all over the place. I guess they had one in Atlanta and other places where they put on sponsorship things for these different. Toyota is involved, and anyway, this one was at here locally at Griot's Garage, which is a like car detailing company manufacturer. They make like car washes and waxes and all this other stuff. We've been to that's where Radwood was the one year. We ran into Lithos and fam. That's where the Toyota show was, where we won the award with the hearse. But anyway, yes, after I streamed early yesterday, because I knew that was coming up. And I'm glad I washed the hearse. It was too late for me to attend, right? It was almost too late for us to attend. I washed the hearse, because I figured, like, I could have brought the Datsun, but there were, like, no less than a dozen other, like, Datsun S30s, 280Zs, 240Zs there. And by no means would mine have been anywhere near a nice version of one. So I figured, let's bring the hearse. I think if Larry Chen is gonna be like, interested in anything, it should be something that doesn't look like anything else that's at the show. When we got there, it was already packed. The main, like, parking lot was full, so we had to, like, park at a lower lot near another building. So already my chances of feeling of being seen felt a little bit like, oh, that might not happen then. Why didn't the girlfriend say she was with the band? I mean, there were like spots open, but they had, like, it was a well-run event. They had hired like a whole security people to keep things all together, and I did previously apply with the one of the companies sponsoring the event is like a underglow kit company, which I guess is a thing now again. And on Instagram, they're like, send us a picture of your car you're bringing, and we'll feature 3 cars and give you an underglow kit to have at our, like, the main booth or whatever. And I'm like, I got this hearse. It certainly isn't like anything else that you're gonna have there, or that you're used to having for your product. And they replied, they're like, it certainly would be. It's in the running, but it didn't get picked, obviously. But anyway, we walked around, went back down, and then, sure enough, Larry Chen was, like, kind of vlogging around, looking at stuff, but then he saw the hearse, and as expected, came right to it. Does anyone in the world put an underglow on their hearse? Oh, I'm sure they have. But yeah, he came right to it. I asked him if he wanted to have a lie down in the back, and he's like, no, I don't. But we were just talking about it, and he was like filming it with his camera, doing his vloggy thing, and then he's like, can I, because we told him it was the girlfriend's car, and she camps in it. He was like, all right, can I give you a microphone? So he mic'd up the girlfriend, and like did a whole like interview. He remembered us from the band. Did a whole tour. Yeah, I do have a green screen shirt on. Thank you for noticing. You know, asked about like where we found it and like what's this for? What's that for? What kind of engine does it have? Is there anything else? What are your plans? And blah blah blah. He's like, I've spent the most time looking at this car among all the other cars here. Because there's a bunch of like, it's mostly like, I don't want to say Fast and Furious, but that is the primary. I mean, there were some lowriders there. There were a few trucks there. So yeah, he's a real nice person. He gave us some stickers. And then we gave him some stickers. The stickers I had done up of the hearse. And he was really excited about that. He really liked the name of the hearse. And the Instagram of the hearse. The Donner Party Wagon. Which was the girlfriend's idea completely. And like that was very convenient that he knew what the Donner Party was. Like what the story is. So he like was on his vlog being like, everybody stop and just look that up. So that you know what it means. And why that's such a good name for a hearse. Yeah, that was pretty great. So I guess he was saying, because afterwards they have like the front stage or whatever, and he went up on the microphone and was plugging the sponsors and whatever. And he was saying he has like hours of footage already. I guess his YouTube video editor was there, and he's like, "Oh, great." So at some point, I don't know what their lead time is. There's gotta be some vlog of the event. Did you ask for a job? Do you need help editing that? We can spend a FLoB-a-Thon day watching it. Were you there for the drifting around the roundabout? We didn't get in the crowd. we were above there. We did hang out because they kept saying, "Oh, we got prizes. Larry's gonna pick his favorite car and we're gonna give away prizes." And we're like, "That's gonna be us," because he mentioned it already. Like I said, when he was up at the like on the mic with the MC, he was like, "This might make everybody like all the like these cool street tune cars mad, but so far my favorite car of the show," I think he was talking about Toyota as like the sponsor. My favorite Toyota of the show is somebody brought a Toyota Crown hearse. Am I overflowing with wool? I keep doing that. I'm so eager for a pink sheep that I'm trying to summon it. But yeah, we hung around probably later than we would have till like 10:30. This thing went out from like 7 to 11. And, didn't end up winning anything. I don't think anything they had to give away. Like, would have worked with the hearse. One of the things he gave away was like a coilover system, but like I think the company only worked with like Mustangs, so he picked like a Fox Body Capri or something like that somebody brought. And the other thing was like underglow kits. I feel like the sponsor chose who to give those away to.
Prep your flesh for 16 hours, 16 minutes, and 16 seconds.
I'm prepped. Ding.
Ding. Sweet little 16.
So that's creepy. So that was our night. And yeah, they did have a I guess the other reason he's in town is because there's a drift event happening at a racetrack north of Seattle. And one of them, I don't know drift drivers, but apparently a popular guy. There's like a little roundabout in the parking lot of this establishment. And he did a burnout around this roundabout with like a whole crowd of people around him. We were on the outside of the crowd to see that. Not necessarily the thing I'm most interested in. Why no compass on the hotbar? Where am I? I don't know. I got confused with all the wool I was picking up. Yeah, I do kind of like after the fact. I got like a few not great pictures. I should have like asked him for a selfie with the hearse or something like that. But we're also just like in the moment. Like the girlfriend didn't know who he was. And later the girlfriend was like, I should have given you the mic and had you talk to him since you were most excited about it. I'm like, but no, it's like your car. I think he wanted also, he was like, it's a woman car owner enthusiast. So like that's a good on him to promote. And even when he said his favorite car was this hearse, the MC guy was like, some guy brought a hearse here and he camps in it. And Larry Chen was like, no, it's a woman, girl, she brought it here. And like pointed her out in the crowd. Take that. Car culture masculinity complex.
An anonymous user gifted a Tier 1 sub to Singled Out.
It's that girl from the band. She was not in her full, No! I saw that happening. Her full, death metal makeup, either. She did just get home from work. And we hastily had dinner. We also, because we were there much longer than we thought we were going to be, like, they had, like, expensive food trucks. But there was a McDonald's a couple blocks away. Since we're like, we'll wait to see if we win anything. I doubt we will, but we'll wait to see if we win anything. And then, so let's walk down to the McDonald's at 9:30 p.m. to get, like, a Frosty or I wanted a sundae. We walk all the way to McDonald's, across dangerous busy streets, and if you know what's going to happen next, if you're familiar with McDonald's, Timo Warner knows. Timo Warner knows. The ice cream machine is broken. They're waiting for a part. So there was no ice cream from McDonald's to be had. So the girlfriend got like the ice cream part was missing. That is always the way. There used to be a website that like tracked which McDonald's.
An anonymous user gifted a Tier 1 sub to Broken Ice Cream Machine.
Thank you, Anonymous. Which McDonald's like ice cream machines were broken or not. You're right. And I'm now the member of a class action lawsuit. No, but then they like McDonald's like shut them down or DMCA copyright them or something like that. Oh, there was a lawsuit because the maintenance company was running a racket? Well, I'm here to let you know that the racket is alive and well. So the girlfriend got like a Coke slushie, and I got a Hawaiian Punch slushie, and I am not made for those. Just because I needed something like to drink. It is frozen sugar syrup water. I got through like we got like a medium, and mediums are gigantic, by the way. Get a small or a child size. I got through like a fourth of it and had to throw it away. I felt very bad. Oh, Gablinkas, Juno. Sneezing. McBroken.com? That might be what I'm thinking of. Or somebody else, like, picked up the torch after the original one got taken down or something. But yeah, that was like the first time I've been to or consumed anything from a McDonald's in like at least a decade. And I think I'm good for the next decade or two. Particularly since they didn't have the thing I actually wanted. That was fun. Yeah, it was late. It was very late there. The owner of this Griot's garage, Mr. Griot, is not only very wealthy, but he has a bunch of like cars in the store and at the shop.
Glory to you and your house.
Ike Boy, tier 3 sub in the tub. That one added 6 minutes back to the timer. Thank you very much. Tier 3. I think that's also, gift subs aside, the first sub resub of the day, if you can believe it. You think all those cars are on loan? I don't know. Oh, this might have been lava. Yeah, it was. Interesting. But yeah, there was a Jaguar XJ220 there, which I'm sure I saw at some point in the 90s at like a Chicago Auto Show or something like that as a kid, but that was always my like favorite car as a kid. As like a little kid, I had like a model of it. But they also had Ayrton Senna's F1, Monaco F1 car. I don't know how you end up with that, but if you own a large automotive detailing corporation, then I guess you can afford to have it there. Or maybe it's on loan, like Litho said. That's interesting. But they also, in addition to like... The ones in the showroom are according to what the guy in the shop said. Ah, they do change those. Yeah, those might be on loan. But he also has like a private collection. Somebody else I remember I ran into at a show, I think our Radwood was aware of Kurt J. Mac. And we got to talking, and he worked there. I don't think he works there still, but he worked at Griot's Garage and said, oh, I could give you a private tour of his private collection or whatever. I never took him up on that offer, but I think Mr. Griot also has a collection. Because, like, they also have like a fancy antique car restoration business, too, which is where the F1 car was, but they also had a bunch of other cars that I don't know the names of. Four out of the 5 ice cream machines in Guam McDonald's are working. That's a decent percentage. He can afford them because he fixes McFlurry machines on the side. That was pretty good. Oh, is that four out of the... So, I mean, that is a 20%. 20% of your ice cream machines are down. You could also say, careful, Wuffy! Oh, jeez. Oh, God, don't break. Please don't break. Don't break, boat. Okay. So yeah, that was good. So I guess, I mean, if I'll post a link in the Discord or something if that video ever comes up. I talked a little bit too, like when he asked about the engine and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'll be in it, but you'll have to be like, that's Kurt J. Mac, and then they'll be like, who? Oh. A Farlands drifter.
Side sleep in.
trying to think if there was anything else weird that happened. I feel like there was, but I don't remember. Something odd happening that was like, now you get to tell that story. It was also nice that it was a free event. And he emphasized that he wanted to keep all these events free. Because, yeah, we're both kind of burnt out of, like, paying $30 to enter a car show. Where we, like, go look around for a bit and then sit in long chairs next to our car. Hard to remember through a Hawaiian Punch sugar days. Yeah, I got... Like, I really didn't get a sugar high, but, like, as 10 p.m. rolled around, I started to, like, crash. Which is also why, like, we're olds, but we didn't try to get through the massive crowd of people with their phones when the guy started doing donuts in the parking lot. I just knew I didn't want a Coke. I should have just not gotten anything and taken sips of the girlfriend's Coke slushie. But it was late and I was delirious. I mean, there was a coffee truck there, but they're like all espresso trucks. And again, this one didn't have prices on the side, so we didn't know what the heck a single Americano would cost. Ooh. Well, well, well. I've certainly done it again this time, haven't I? Oh, wait. Unless... Can I go down here? Careful, Wolfie. Hmm. I also, like, woke up in the middle of the night trying to sleep and couldn't fall back asleep. Sugar.
I'm Mr. Bucket. Toss your balls in my top. I'm Mr. Bucket. Out of my mouth I will pop. I'm Mr. Bucket. Buckets of fun.
Apollo X Jedi, thank you for the 2 gift subs. In that tub. Okay, that's a bad idea to even, like, get that close. Let's go around, Wolfie. Apollo 11 Jedi. What did I say it? the way I've been wrongly saying it? Did I say Apollo X Jedi? Listen. I'm no worse than the text-to-speech bot. No better either, but no worse. The Apollo X iJedi collaboration. The boat. Floating sand. Excuse me. I think it's interesting. Just looking at it from an outsider's perspective, but also like having kind of dabbled in the sort of stuff that Larry Chen does, is like, I don't know, just like, he's very good at it, and he's probably very comfortable from it. Like, just all the travel. Like, I think I was just on his Instagram. He'd like, the show was at like 7 p.m., like I said, in Seattle. And he hopped on a plane in LA at like 2 in the afternoon to come down for it, and it's like, geez. I don't think I would want to do that. Were you thinking about doing travel vlogging? Listen. Yes, but I mean that is kind of the problem with it. Is like in the idea it's like I'll go where I want to go. I'll count how many pumpkins I want to count. Hold on. Hold that thought. Ah, I can't count this. They're too weirdly positioned. Alright, let's try from up here. 16? It seems like more than that, but I count 16. It's just, yeah, it is very dense. It's a dense patch. But yeah, like the ideal is like, I'll just go where I want to go and make videos about it and then be done with it. But like the only way you could actually make that work is to like be obligated and paid to go. And for like these these Japanese travel vloggers that we watch. One couple takes trips to Europe with like a Japanese travel company who promote their international travel business for Japanese people. And like the other ones, they check out all these hotels and onsens and things, and they're absolutely being asked to come there by the hotel to do a feature on their hotel experience. They don't always say positive things sometimes, but yeah, I really didn't see if he had a handler. I mean, he obviously had a team. There was the one guy who's like there recording and making all his video edits and stuff like that. But he was pretty much like, when he came to the hearse, he was just like by himself, doing his vlogging rounds. But yeah, every time he or the MC were on the mic, they had to thank Toyota and this coilover suspension company and the underlighting company.
Almost 2 months. 2 months? So, what's new?
2 months, Apollo 11 Jedi. Welcome back. And thank you for resubscribing. Sup, Dub? And a $10 donation for our charity fundraiser. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm not looking at the donations. I'm a fool. Galavum? Gloivum. Yeah, I think today he's up north at the actual drift race event. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not for me.
That's what she says.
Okay. Dawn on the final 16 hours. I feel like I need to crack my neck. I ain't doing it.
Are we still doing ding?
Doing ding. That only depends on if you're doing ding.
$16 0 minutes and 0 seconds.
Thank you for being so specific. When was the last time you mined diamond in this world? Check out my diamond boots. What day did we do that? That was like day 10 of this subathon, wasn't it? I just have a very fancy shirt on. It's very dynamic. made of tiny OLED pixels. I'm like the Predator. Get to the chopper. Oh yeah, a little bit tired today. Careful, will be. Oh, don't go back up. Gosh darn it, my dang yawns. Hello. Let's take a moment to look around. I do feel like this is a thought I had. Are you prepared? Too bad. I do feel like I think it's just the FLoB-a-Thon in general. But I feel like we're going very fast. We're not perhaps enjoying the journey as much as we previously had, particularly in episodic form. On the flip side, I also understand everybody is interested and excited to actually getting to the farlands.
Are we there yet?
Like that. Right now, it's about the destination. Yes, the needle has flipped. I'm still looking down every hole. Yeah, I thought about that, and I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't think there's a solution. I think that it's just the nature. I think we are having moments of fun and discomfort with
Don't make me turn this FLoB-a-Thon around.
with 3D mode and every other little arbitrary rule we put on there. Also, I suppose at this time, 14 years in, there's not a terrible number of things.
It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long time, but my time is finally near.
There's not a lot that is going to catch our eye as new or unique. There still is and has been, but the list grows smaller the more we've seen over the past 14 years, yeah. I'm sure that's also a factor. Brought to you by Factor 75. No, just kidding. Yeah, even the ghost chunks were like, another one of these. Alright, I guess. What if we put a minecart in it? As long as I'm not disappointing anybody. As long as nobody's telling me that I'm disappointing them. Is kind of more important, I think.
I almost swallowed that nut.
Still looking for the pink sheep.
Right? I think that's what's on our, at least on my mind, more than the farlands at the moment. Where's all these dang pink sheeps? Side sleeping. Pink sheepin'. You have a day that you are definitely going back to work? I mean, after the month is up, I think. The girlfriend says she misses having me at work. She's very, very bored and lonely. Not bored, she's very busy and lonely. Blowy noises. I could theoretically, if the FLoB-a-Thon continues into September, I could still work the part-time job, but then just stream consistently afterwards. Is she going to get a new job since she has graduated, or is that where they hired? Well, she got hired part-time initially while she was still in school. And then after she graduated, they honestly, like, created a new position for her to have a full-time position. Because she's that amazing that they couldn't let her go. Yeah, it's not, I mean, I don't want to say put words in her mouth, but it's not like, ideally, what she was hoping for, or what she was hoping would result from going back to school. But it has many benefits, the least of which being is it's very close to home. She was able to hire me. It's flexible in regards to her own just schedule and availability of how she wants to work. everybody there is nice and good to work with, which is a major hurdle. Okay, maybe not this way. Maybe not this way, Wolfie. A September to remember. I mean, I've mentioned what we do. It is science, agricultural science, but kind of the grunt work side of it. Like, there's the people who make the experiments and write the papers and get the funding and design the experiments and analyze the data. But then there's the people who have to plant the trees, water the trees, design the irrigation, inoculate the trees, spray the trees with pesticides and fungicides, and flowers, trees and flowers, ornamental agriculture. In my case, fix the trucks and vehicles that are used to drive around the property. And even take the data. I've taken data, tested water, soil content, and all that stuff. A random sub from Max. Thank you very much, Max. Pull weeds. Big holes. Cut blackberry bushes down. Do you carry out the experiments? Kind of. Like, the girlfriend is not the boss, but as the full-time person, the rest of us are part-time. She, like, kind of organizes the crew. To be like, alright, we need this many people to do this, to this experiment, in this field, these pots, these trees. We need, you know, plans out the day, sort of thing. But then she also does a bulk of, like, the heavy lifting with the work. Mowing, driving tractors, using certified for pesticide and herbicide spraying and stuff like that. Fixing water pumps from the river and cleaning them out, and we carry out the experiments. Kind of, yeah. I mean, the other people are out there too. But their work mostly takes place in the office, in the lab. I mean, there's also a whole team of, like, lab workers who do stuff in the lab, as opposed to the field workers. Did my gift sub go through? Yeah, we seen it. It just happened. It went to unrelated show _Daniel. Oh! I'm fine. And it's all outdoor work? 90% outdoor work. Like I said, there was some stuff where I was taking soil samples, and I was in the lab measuring the soil samples, taking notes, and then putting those soil samples in an oven to dry them out, and then when they're dry, measure them again, and There's some indoor stuff. But yeah, we were working in the rain. Before I took off in July to start this shindig, we were working in the very hot sun. Whoops. Wait, what? Oh, my sword broke. I'm like, why is this in my hand? Does the work end in the winter? To a degree, yes. Generally, for like the part-time people, like there's no work in December. But there still is like maintenance and planning. There's many warehouse-sized buildings of equipment and tools and, you know, stuff that needs to be cleaned and organized. Could we plan a December FLoB-a-Thon? We'll already be at the farlands, man. We'll already be at the destination. Or do you just want me to, like, stop right now? Really make everybody angry? Well, we're going to continue this in December. See you in 4 months. Going on another one of my famous Kurt J hiatuses. Hiatai. Well, thank you, Max. You better catch up quick. I'm just saying. How do you find it working mostly outdoors? Is it challenging? I mean, it can be. We have very mild-ish weather here in the Pacific Northwest, so I don't know that I could foresee doing it, like, in Arizona or, like, the Southeast or anywhere where it's, like, humid or buggy. Buggies really aren't a problem. Buggies? Horse-drawn carriages, you know, buggies. Aside from bees, hornets' nests. Mosquitoes, I guess, on my finger when you're out at a car show. I mean, it all depends on the type of work. Like, when we were outside in the rain, using the post hammer to put 550 pots in the ground, that was a bit arduous. That led to a lot of blisters. And these neck pains that I'm currently experiencing, probably. Being on my hands and knees in between rows and rows of peony flowers, picking weeds. When it's sunny and 80 degrees, that was not an enjoyable time either. But other stuff is fine. It's nice to be outside, I guess. For a bit. But we're inside the hidey hole now, so let's go to sleep and back up the world. Switches and oars, just like our house's electricity. Oh, we almost had 888. 81,889.61 megabytes. Pneumatic. I don't know what else I was gonna say, you know what else is pneumatic, but that's how we'd start the end of the stream, with car on a stick. What I would like to say is, have you got your woofs ready? Because we're going to get started. You're in segment 2 of day 31. It's been a fortnight. What is a fortnight? Isn't a fortnight like 6 weeks or something like that? 3 weeks? It's been a month. It's 2 weeks. It's been 2 fortnights. Sponsored by Epic Games. Since we started cumulatively walking to the farlands this FLoB-a-Thon Subathon. I guess if it's 14 days, that's also incorrect. That would have been day 28. Listen. Regardless, irregardless, and regarding that fact, have you got your woofs ready? Woof! That was starting to hurt my eyebrow. I gotta work on my skull muscles to get that going. Let's secure the hidey hole. Grab that dog. And continue west to the farlands here. Hunt for the pink sheep. They're taunting with the amount of sheep that there are and the amount of ones that are not pink. It's rude. Rude, video game. Rude, dude. Talk about highbrow entertainment. But Ooh. You've watched so many years that you've picked up my sayings and mannerisms. Content ID! Eventually! Do I still do that? Oh gosh. Way to make me self-conscious. I think that's occasionally...
I'm still stuck at work. Did I miss any pink sheeps?
You didn't miss any pink sheeps. Everybody's so concerned about the pink sheeps. Less concerned about the far lands. I think that's kind of what I don't like about watching my earlier videos. It's because it feels like my voice is trying to make everything I say be a catchphrase, if that makes any sense. And it's just, it's like uncanny valley annoying to me to hear myself say that. Or talk like that, or just sound like that. That, on the other hand, is completely fine.
It's not about the destination. It's about the pink sheeps we met along the way.
This is true. Ooh, gosh darn.
This is where I'd put my pink sheep. If I had one.
Gosh darn it. I mean, that's... Ow, hot. tea hot. Burn hands. That's my new colloquialism, is yawning. Dollar in the yawn jar. Oh gosh. Something's wrong. I did just eat half a cookie. A treat for myself. I don't know why it's making me feel tired, but... It is diabetes. There was a Monte Carlo lowrider there at the show. And the girlfriend let me know if she ever gets one, she wants to change the badge to say Monty Burns. And make it a Montgomery Burns themed car build, I guess. Excellent. I mean, that should be the license plate. I don't think there's enough letters to fit the whole word excellent, but you could come up with some sort of amalgamation. A vision. A vision on the horizon in this here year of 2025. It took 31 days. 31 days for us to finally find the one, the only.
Oh,
Don't interrupt me.
That's very magnanimous of you.
The one, the only, if I may. Pink sheep.
Everyone get in here. Pink sheep spotted.
Pink sheep. Pink sheep. Pink sheep. Pink sheep. Pink sheep. Oh no, where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
I only had to violate company usage policy to see it.
Finally! They said it wouldn't happen. I don't know who they are, but I hate them.
Ain't nothing to it.
We can end the series,
The
everybody.
pink sheep we all have been looking for.
We can finally call it a day. I kind of don't want to put it on the thumbnail, but I'm going to be taking a bunch of pictures. The first pink sheep of FLoB-a-Thon 2025. The pink sheep will protect us from creepers. I'm not even worried. Gotta make a sign. This one finally has to go out to Dryzart. pink sheep of Thon 2025, sponsored by Dryzart. Oh, dang it. How do I write this?
Palette Hands gifted a Tier 1 sub to Recordable 88. They have given 771 gift subs in the
Thank
channel.
you, Palette Hands, for the gift sub. Thank you, Diet Ginger Jail, for those creeper bits. How do I write this?
Hype train for sheep.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Sponsored by Dryzart. Yeah, that works.
We're just sitting in.
Applause! Oh, you just blocked your sign, you dingus. Hype train. Hi, Wolfie. Oh gosh, I'm still in F1 mode. Another one. I was gonna complain that we're walking too fast. We're not taking time to enjoy the scenery. We're gonna marinate in this scenery. Like a soup. A pink soup of sheepitudes. Stop walking past my camera. I'm trying to get a picture. Hold still, you dingus. It's a real clown show around these parts. Hold on, now let me get the... I don't think we can kind of see that, but ha! That was a good picture. Alright, I think I've documented. Do I need wood? I do need wood. While I'm here, let me shed some light on this situation. The pink sheep forest.
Finally, sheesh.
Sheesh. I know, right? Sheesh.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Now we can sleep here.
Kurt sheep underscore HF Kurt sheep underscore HF Kurt sheep underscore HF Kurt sheep underscore HF Kurt sheep underscore HF.
That was laborious.
I Amden 1000 gifted a Tier 1 sub to Pink Sheep. They have given 5 gift subs in the channel.
I Amden. Thank you for the gift sub. I Amden. This pink sheep's going places. It's going back to spawn. It's going east. This is a real, genuine, organic pink sheep. Beautiful. Pink Sheep donated $12 to our charity fundraiser. You shouldn't have pink sheep. We're very generous. Oh, what are you doing up there? He's a danger to himself and others. Oh God. Where are you going? Oh, come on now. A glistening beacon. Oh dear. A flying... Oh, careful, my dude. Almost took damage. I will plant 2 trees in your honor, pink sheep. There we go, subtlety. It'll be a subtle thumbnail. Or not. We could take it with a... I mean, what was it? Season 8 or something? We collected the pink sheep wool and added it to the F3 monument. So we kind of been there, done that. That's when the lore of the pink sheep began. Hooray! Have we marinated? The sign, yes, I couldn't figure out how to write it, but it's sponsored by Dryzart, yes. Even though by now I don't... like, that was the biggest tip I've ever received, but cumulatively, I don't know. I have to do some counting. I don't know if any... there might be other people out there who've cumulatively given more.
I'll give you 20. 20? How uncharacteristically generous for a Ferengi.
Peeing sheep, peeing sheep, peeing sheep.
Ying Sheep. Danielis, thank you for the $20 tip. The hype train is over. I've collected all the level 2 emotes. Alright. Farewell, Pink Sheep. He's looking at us so as to say farewell. Yeah, give him a kiss, Wolfie. So long. Farewell. It's been real.
Glory to you and your house.
Ba, pink sheep. Have you any wool?
Dramatic pause. Razor, thank you very much for 15 months in the subtub. Much appreciated, subtub. Woo. Now that's off my chest. The pressure is off. The pressure is down. Oh god, I almost fell. Speaking of going down. You hope somebody shows up and asks any pink sheeps yet? We can truly disappoint. Not now, sorry. Oh, I'm up on a mountain, it would seem. Let's go around, Wolfie. Do you like Cletus McFarlane? I don't know who that is. Because his name is Farland? It's easy sailing from here on out now that we saw the pink sheep. Pretty much just run on autopilot. Take our hands off the wheel and drive right through a school playground on autopilot. And there they are. There's the farlands. All right, 2 for 2. No. Woo, we did it. Woo. Woo. You know, it would be more amazing than seeing a pink sheep. Seeing another pink sheep. Or, yeah, 2 pink sheep in one herd. I don't know that that's ever happened. To us, specifically. I don't know if it's ever been documented scientifically in the game of Minecraft. Certainly not like 2 mushrooms on 1 tree. There have been many cases of many pink sheep spawning in worlds. I experienced one myself. But did you document it? That is when it becomes science.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Subathon.
Subathon sounds like an evil Star Trek species. The Subathon have crossed into the neutral zone. Thank you for the gift sub. Oh. Or a Subathon wave? Yeah, or a thing that prevents them from raising shields. Holy mackerel, it happened! Ask and ye shall receive! Oh! The gods shine down upon us on this day, for the prophecy has been foretold, and
Making up for lost sheep.
we are all redeemed under the gaze of yet another pink sheep. Pink sheep. Pink sheep.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Double
sheep.
Sheeps.
Pink
Guys, get in here.
sheep.
Another pink sheep spotted.
Pink sheep, sheep. What's happening today? What's going on, Wolfie? Have a seat. I don't trust you. Mark this day. No, okay. 2 pink sheep. Next, I'm going to ask for 2 pink sheep in one herd. And $18 million. Let's see here. What do I need? I need another sign, I guess.
A second pink sheep has hit the FLoB-a-Thon.
Oh, that's very funny. That's very funny. That hurt. That hurt my body to laugh like that. Are you still here? He's still here. Ah, that's a good meme. Hey, 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 oh, hey. Oh.
Glory to you and your house.
Countess Moo, thank you for 10 months in the sub-tub. What do I don't even know what to call this one.
Ding ding ding, pink 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 ding ding ding.
Pink, 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 pink. I feel like we've already had an electric bugaloo. Re-sheepiones, that's pretty good. How long ago was the first one? We literally just left him. At the morning of this the same Minecraft day. The sun hasn't even moved that much. Can we get 3 in one day? Hello. I mean, we found it. We danced. We laughed. We cried. We put down a sign, and then we slept there. But then we just left. Oh, no, I guess... Okay. I take that back. 1 day and that many from where we slept over there. I lied. I guess I'm just delirious. Where are you going? You bringing me to more pink sheeps? No, you want me to plant a tree in your honor, too? There you go, Your Honor. My honor? Why, don't you like him? Good googly moogly. Make beds. I am making beds. Follow the pink sheep. He will lead us to riches.
Mulder, you've been spreading rumors?
Oh, I hope he didn't
Why?
despawn.
You hear any good ones lately?
Pink sheep is still here. I haven't totally missed it.
You haven't. I mean, you might have. I think he had somewhere to be. I think the pink sheep, the second pink sheep, had business to attend to. I'm afraid. But we seen him. And most importantly, we documented him. That's what's most important. He'll come back. His friend is here, right? He's going to the North Farlands. Woo, buddy. What a day, what a day. Maybe that was the first one. He's just really quick. Didn't we like similarly find two golden apples in one day? Like last subathon or the first subathon or something like that? Ah! There's precedence. Ooh, I'm like short of breath. You're giving me asthma. I'm gonna drown under the ice. Ah! Jeez. I'm the wolfie now. Ooh, buddy. Goodness gracious. It's all the singing. If I have to sing again, I am probably gonna faint. Just letting you know. My blood oxygen level is tanked. These pigs fooled me at a great distance. No? Then I will do the murder. Oh. Oh, buddy.
Moida.
Moida. Mjorder. Video games, huh? See a sheep over here. Does he have any friends? He does. Ooh, buddy. You recall how far you got in No Mansky? I mean, I beat it once, and then ended up going to like a second galaxy, the Herbert Galaxy or something. I forgot what it was called. And then from there, it was literally playing the same game twice. So, wow, God, we kind of just messed around. Tried to get bigger ships. and didn't get too far into that second galaxy. The Sherbird Galaxy. It's pronounced sorbet. I fell down. A lot has been added since. I mean, we went back and we played when they added the underwater stuff.
Side sleep in.
Side sleeping. We played when they added like the new multiplayer hub stuff and the base building stuff. And then there was like become the mayor of a town stuff. There were all the vehicles stuff. I stopped. I didn't keep playing when they added like. I guess I stopped. We did go in once after like you could customize your airplanes. But I never got into like that they have like now like mech warrior robot suits or something. I don't know. The dating sim stuff, yeah. I feel I should not have traded in my big freighter. That was the big whale. But I found one of the big Star Destroyers and traded it to see. I was not as emotionally attached. It was a whale of a good time. I don't think a lot of the later stuff I put up on YouTube. That was just stuff we were just goofing around on stream playing. Which is probably for the best. The vast majority of our time was sitting at space stations waiting for cool ships to come so I could buy them. Craigslist shopping, as I called it. They did just do some sort of update, didn't they? A little bit ago. That added something. I just can't be bothered anymore. It's too much stuff. I do remember Eidolon. You think when you die, you go to purgatory and it's endless watching Kurt playing Eidolon. That's purgatory? I don't think that's supposed to be taken as a compliment. There's fishing now. They added fishing to the outer space game. What do you fish for? Fish. Weird fish, then you cook them. Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's like there isn't like a hunger mechanic in the game, unless they added it, but like I have to cook stuff. Gotta go through that hole. I think I caught it when both Wolfie and that sheep was looking at me. My favorite update to No Man's Sky was when they gave you the option to like turn off any of the economy or leveling mechanics. So everything just became free and you could upgrade with no requirements to grind for it. No, it wasn't creative mode. Like, you were still playing the game. It's just like, instead of 15,000 globbledy-gorks in order to, like, make one wingnut, it was, like, free. It was as long as you had, like, one globbledy-gork, you could make it. Hello. Once you reach the farlands, Jack Black will wait to greet you as an equal. Ah yes, Jack Black. Long been associated with Minecraft. Thesis Tornadoes, thank you for the donation to our charity fundraiser. Much appreciated. We're already past $4,100. I said this, I didn't say, I said it in my head, but not out loud, what I'm saying. And I don't know why you didn't hear me. In my head. But yes, spaceship. Like a space invader. I'm getting a little bit off course. Spooky off course noises. No Man's Sky came to say hi in FLoB. Oh yeah, that didn't. Or am I thinking of a different game? Didn't know like the devs or somebody from No Man's Sky. I know they mentioned me in like an interview at one point. I might be thinking about Astroneer. One of the Astroneer people came by. That game where I got a planet in half. Very true. And then they added that to the game as a little wink. Side sleeping. I still have, like, the VOD footage from that I'm definitely going to be making.
Side sleep in.
A viral YouTube highlight reel of cutting a planet in Astroneer in half.
Side sleeping.
Now that everybody's so into that game. I should have had Larry Chen's video editor take care of it for me. You're not busy, are you? You like video games, right? Blorp. Was that actually possible? There's a warpy thing in the core of each planet that your Hoover won't handle. Well, yeah, you can't dig through that, but it's also not connected to anything. Technically speaking, the core of each Astroneer planet is kind of like free-floating. But yes, we cut a planet in half. I tell you what, if I had a YouTube video about it, you might believe me, but since Twitch made us delete all the VODs. It was easier before they added the warpy thing too? Well, no. I didn't do... I mean, I dug through the planet. But that was before they added the Haver thing, which is what made digging through the planet possible in the first place.
You're not Nana. Nana's dead.
Leave her alone.
Farland.
Celestial gaze. Whoops. Thank you for 6 months. 6 months. My voice is going. In the subtub. Subtub. What's your favorite type of cheese? Nerd! Cream. Oh. Do you do any motorcycle riding? Nope. I recently rode a bicycle, though. But I did not stay at a Holiday Inn Express. Foods you hate?
Prep your pink flesh for 15 hours, 15 minutes, and 15 seconds.
Hawaiian Punch Ices from McDonald's.
Ding.
Ding! Ooh, so sleepy. Oh, I have my tea here that I burnt myself on earlier. And now it's gone lukewarm. Luke cold. Why isn't it Luke cold? Hmm? We got sheep spawning. Saying. Oh, take that! Weed whacking. Bleh. Sorry. Like I said, late night last night. Is it a bit euphoric when you hit a very long stretch of water? Since now all you have to do is hold W for a while? Wait, what? It's not any different than walking. I still have to steer. True, yeah, boating is among the most stressful thing to do in Farlands or Bust. With this guy around. But you don't have to jump. I suppose I don't look at it like that. Unless you speedboat, but that's not even jumping, that's just right-clicking. Hey, excuse me. Any friends? Hi, sleeping.
Side sleep in.
Spooky noises, too. Peepers is hollering. It's your girlfriend.
Spooky noises.
Not back home yet. Haven't been fed. Spooky noises. Now we got one more Minecraft day to squeeze in another pink sheep. It can happen. Or the Farlands.
Pink squeezin'.
Ooh, gosh, yeah, I am running on fumes here. I'm gonna say that I hit that cow. We couldn't see it, but that was right on target. You got a good arm. Ooh, gosh, darn it. Sorry. I know that's not the most pleasing thing, but welcome to the channel. Ooh. I haven't seen any animals recently. Our triple pink sheep dreams. May be dashed. Although, could we even ask for more? I mean, we asked for 2 and we got 2. The pink sheep machine is broken. Class action lawsuit, I say. Oh, there's a sheep. I mean, a pig. Ba, moo, oink, you know, all of the above. Hope is not all lost. Wolfie. Oh, thank you for that. Grass is orange. Zombies. The YouTube viewers wonder about everything I say. They're out of the loop. Any thoughts on bringing back guests? From the very first FLoB-a-Thon. I hadn't thought of that. I mean, I've thought of that, yeah. I mean, I was just talking about that with the girlfriend yesterday, trying to come up with ideas. I definitely have to reach out. Lorgon 111 for one. Gotta have Cone. The only person to have made an episode of Farlands or Bust besides myself. Who wants to listen to a Lorgon? Dawn on the final 15 hours. We got 15 hours to make it happen. Oh. A cave? Wolfie's gonna find out. It looks dangerous, Wolfie. You go first. Oh, you dingus. It was dangerous. How much? I don't have that much dirt. What if... About... What if... Oh, that's bad. That's the opposite of good. Oh no, we can figure it out. We can do this. Here we go. Just a normal, standard, nothing weird about it hidey hole. Right, Wolfie? Come in a little bit closer. There you go. Perfectly cromulent. That's it? That's all the iron that there was? Hardly seems worth it. Alright. Totally normal and usual. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I am feeling like a dried up raisin. As opposed to a moist raisin? Are they not all dried up? Usually? Just probably. That was quick. All right. Let's go to sleep after finding 2 pink sheep and back up the world. $81,952.24 megabytes for those of you keeping track.